Hi, I'm Tim Kelly with Edge. We're here at Dealer Camp at Park City, Utah. Here to talk about our original chain catcher. We call it the Edge, but everybody knows it as the Edge 001. We're dropping the price to $29.99 from its original $39.99 price point. That is going to allow more people to ensure success by putting a chain catcher on their bike. It also makes room for our new super catcher, the Pro chain catcher from Edge, the 002. This will debut in London next week with Kristen Armstrong and the USA road and time trial racers in the London Olympic Games. What's so good about the 002 and why is it Pro? We improved on our original chain catcher by putting a locking mechanism in to keep it in place. We used to have a very good crosshatch system that held it in place, but this absolutely locks it in place. It also allows a mechanic or yourself, the owner of the bike, to check the derailleur, make sure it's tight. The other chain catchers on the market that come on a derailleur, they actually don't allow you to do that. They're in the way of that bolt. So we've improved on the last two pieces we felt were missing of the chain catcher world. And it's lighter than our original and a lot faster, more aerodynamic. So that's the 002. Of course, we have chain catchers for every application. All the pro teams from Sky and Leopard Trek, High Road, you name it, Radio Shack, they've all used our chain catchers. We've got the clamp on, the braze on, and now cross is king. We even have a cross race here at Dealer Camp. Cyclocross, no better time to have a chain catcher. It's not just that you bounce a chain off when you drop your bike after remounting. It's all the things in cross that can affect you to drop a chain. And really a road chain catcher is not up to the torque of jumping back on your bike and trying to get going again under load. So our cross chain catchers are extremely reinforced. They're set up in a way that they can take the demands of cyclocross. But most of all, this extra long will be the hit this year. It's because every great carbon bike out there is starting to flare on the seat tube at the bottom. And without the extra long, you're not going to be able to reach down to the cross gearing of a 46 or 42 or 38 gearing. And so that right there, it's a sleeper in our line, but that's going to be the #1 seller come August, September when everybody's dialing in their new disc cross bike. So we also have mounts. We're becoming known as a mount company very quickly from our original chain catcher company. The Garmin mount, completely off the charts in sales in the last 5 weeks. We launched it 5 weeks ago. Quiet launch, word of mouth, cycling news, road bike review, you name it, people coming after us to say, wow, this is what we've all been waiting for. The Garmin mount solves a lot of problems for the user. One, of course, is getting the mount off the stem and out of a rubber band-like system and into a rock-solid mount. So as far as durability, stability, and ensuring that your mount will never fall out, we have that covered. CNC machined in Boise, Idaho, as all our products are. It's guaranteed for life. It is literally the finest Garmin mount out there. But what's really special about it is if you're going to Strava every night and take your Garmin off, go inside, plug it in, and download and get your numbers, come back out, you want a mount that day in and day out will be there. And we've done testing that shows for 5-10 years you can use this mount with no effect on your Garmin or the mount itself. So people are really loving it. But the other thing the Garmin mount does, we'll come over here really quickly, is it positions the Garmin perfectly on your bike. Users will say that the one issue they had was it was on top of their stem and they had to look down more than they looked out where they were normally canting their neck. It's bad for posture, really bad for riding, neck kink, but also it was dangerous. So we put it out, down, and flush with the handlebars. And it's built so it fits the 500 as well as the 800. There's adjustability that adjusts for a 500 and an 800 mount. So certainly Garmin users are flocking to get this mount added to their bike. We seem to be selling 4 of them to every rider because they got a mountain road cross TT bike or single speed and they're just snatching them up. So that's the Garmin mount. The other mount we make that is as well guaranteed for life, made in Boise, Idaho, CNC machine 661 aluminum, is the Edge Go Big mount. It's for GoPro cameras. We plan to come out with our contour mount for contour cameras very soon. The Go Big mount has a seat rail mount, it's a Pro model seat rail mount, as well as the Pro model handlebar mount. What this does is it takes the GoPro and absolutely locks it down with no shudder, no shake, no vibration. It's rock solid. Most of the film jitters in GoPro videos are caused not by the camera bouncing on the mountain bike, because there's shocks on mountain bikes. It's actually caused by the shake in the mount and a lot of shutter in your mount. So we've taken the shutter out, video's improved, and of course it's guaranteed for life, unbreakable, and we're very proud of it. That's the Pro handlebar mount. You saw the Pro seat bar mount, and then we have the universal mount for the handlebar. You can go any direction, point it back at yourself or out in front, do whatever. So there you have it. Go Big mounts by K-Edge, Garmin mounts by K-Edge. More mounts coming soon.